Good evening to all of my YouTube and friends and family, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat people. This is the Queen Bee herself coming at you again with another commentary of Chicago Talk. Okay, let me pause this music for a minute. Y'all like my new music? Yeah. Some like smooth and easy Chicago style. Yeah. Wanted to say namaste, peace be unto you and everybody that is watching this video. So let me pause this. Okay. Now, again, I'm going to send another shout out to my buddy, the one who created this music. Check him out. Send him an email, djfredsmooth62@yahoo.com. djfredsmooth62@yahoo.com. He's a music producer. He's a professional DJ. So if you want to book any type of parties or any type of events, because I know the holidays are coming up, then please shoot him an email and then he'll provide you more information. Yes, shout out to my boy DJ Fred Smooth, because he's the one that had produced it and created this music for me. So this is original music, royal free, so that way you too won't start tripping about copyright and royalties, because I ain't trying to hear it. But anyway, the reason why now I'm doing this video, I'm going to do a brief talk about the story, what happened with Keke Wyatt and her husband. I believe his name is Michael Lamar Ford. Okay. And I'm going to talk about briefly the difference between co-committed and codependent relationships. Okay. And this applies to relationships, marriages, whatever, so I'm going to get right into it. Now, everybody's been talking about her story for the last couple of days. Now that is one of my favorite artists, Keke Wyatt. And it's been all over the internet though that Michael Lamar Ford, he decided that he wanted to get a divorce and call it quits because he reported allegedly that the marriage was toxic and he didn't want to be, married to her anymore. He stated that he didn't want to be her husband. But they did raise 8, soon to be 9 children, because right now Keke Wyatt is 8 months pregnant, and she currently has a son that has been in and out of the hospital due to leukemia. So after watching various stories and listening to what Keke and what Michael had to say, this is my intake about this. This is just my personal opinion. Everybody else, if they feel a certain way, please leave a comment on the bottom. But this is my intake about the story, about this. Now, one thing the mistake that Keke had made, where she had went to social media, Instagram, and started broadcasting her business about their marriage. And she did say that, she did state on YouTube that I'm going to put it out there and let everybody roast Michael's ass. Which I kind of didn't agree with that, though, because whatever issues that you have in your marriage, it's just like that saying in Vegas, whatever goes on in Vegas, it stays in Vegas. So whatever issues that you have in your relationships, it should stay private, and you and your partner need to sit down and talk about it privately and work things out, and do not get social media involved. Now, that's my opinion. Now, in reference to the flip side, as far as Michael is concerned, for him to sit up there and just decide he wanted to call it quits with his pregnant, 8-month pregnant wife, and plus on top of that one of his sons has been in and out of the hospital for leukemia, and there's no telling far as for the future of that boy's life. I feel that was pretty bogus of him for what he did that, because at least he could have just, stuck around until after Keke had gave birth to the baby, and then, do what he needs to do. But, and that leads me up into the next topic, which I'm going to talk briefly about co-committed versus codependent relationships. Now, one thing that I do know, and this is from experience, anytime that you are in a relationship with someone, or if you're married to someone, it doesn't take one person. It takes 2 people. It takes work, and it's ongoing work. You have to do whatever it takes to keep the relationship alive, to keep it strong, to keep the fire going. And one of the most important things you have to have is communication. If you two don't have any form of communication, and if you two are not on the same page together or equally yoked, as they say in the scripture, then the relationship or marriage isn't going to work. So I feel that in this case with Keke Wyatt and with Mr. Michael Lamar Ford, though, I don't feel they was equally yoked. And also was reported that Michael was allegedly a minister. So I look at it like this, Michael. Then, if you feel, I'm not going to go hard though, and I'm going to show respect for the sake of Keke because she is pregnant. I don't want, in case she's watching this video, I definitely don't want to get her upset. So, in the case with this, Michael, if you wanted to walk away from the marriage so long ago, then why did you marry her in the first place? Why did you get into a relationship with her? Why did you have children together? You know, if you wasn't feeling the same way about her as far as loving her or being in love with her, why would you get involved with her in the first place? And you're calling yourself an alleged minister? Dude, are you for real? Come on now. So the only message I have for Keke Wyatt is just to stay strong, stay positive, and put your trust in the Creator, because that's, the Creator will, work through these issues though, and then try to make it easier for you. But like I said, the difference, I want to say back to codependent plus co-committed. When you're talking about a co-committed relationship, I mean, that's when two people have to work together, willing to commit to each other, willing to put the work in there. I mean, communication is is the main important factor. And the main important thing, you got to put the Creator involved in your relationship. And the third thing is, do not get everybody involved in your personal affairs. I don't care if it's family members. I don't care if it's friends, if it's girlfriends, boyfriends, if you guys are boys or whatever. You cannot and you do not, and please don't get anybody else outside involved in your relationship. Because if you two are having differences, then it's up to you two to try to work things out and don't get anybody else involved. Because once you get somebody else or other parties involved, then they either going to try to get your man or get your woman, and that's not cool. Now, when you talk about a codependent relationship, you're talking about some form of dysfunction, meaning that one of the persons or both people probably was in the past probably involved in some sort of abuse, drugs, alcohol, mental abuse, sexual abuse, physical abuse, so that's basically codependent. So when you're talking about a codependent relationship, that's going to wind up being very toxic. So back to this issue with Keke and Michael, I really feel that both of them, this was both of a case though of a toxic codependent relationship and not a co-committed relationship, because you're talking about a marriage after 7 years, and you're talking about so many number of babies involved afterwards being born, and all of a sudden you just say, hey, forget it, I don't want to, be in this relationship anymore, and just walk away. That's pretty sad, man. And like I said, you have to, if you really love somebody, I mean, you will really put the time in, you will really put the work in, because as they said in my old church though, it works if you work it. And it's up to the two people if they want to work it. If they want to make the relationship or the marriage work, then that's cool. They're going to do whatever it takes to make it work. If not, then it's time for you to back away and leave it the hell alone. And don't waste each other's time, though, because life is too short. Life is too precious. And you have to do what you have to do, though. Your first thing, if you want to be involved in a happy relationship, you have to make yourself happy. Once you find that happiness and that self-love, then you can reach out and try to get, try to look for someone or find somebody to love as well. Because like I said, love is a universal thing, and, stuff, when you're talking about relationships and marriage, that's not something that you take for granted, especially if you have children involved. So my prayers go out to Keke Wyatt, like I said, for her, the future delivery of her new baby, and to her son, the one that's sick with the leukemia. My highest prayers are with you, Keke. And if you're watching this video, please do not give up. Stay strong, stay positive, and just know wherever you are, God truly is. So yeah, so that's pretty much my intake about co-committed versus co-dependent relationships, and my intake about this Keke Wyatt and husband Michael Lamar about this story. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. This weekend, I will not be doing a live stream because I have plans. I have personal plans of my own. So I will not be doing a live stream this weekend. So my next video will be on Monday. So let me put some music back on. I'm going to get ready to sign off for this video. Okay. So yeah, that's some music that I have though. But definitely, give DJ Fred Smooth a shout out. You can reach him out to him at DJ Fred Smooth, SMUV, number 62 at yahoo.com. Make sure you hit him up, like I said, because I know his parties coming up, Christmas parties, New Year's parties, Valentine's Day, special occasions, birthday parties. If you want some music on CD, He'll hook you up. He's the man. He'll give you reasonable prices. So, to all of my subscribers, thank you so very much for your love and support and See Temptation. Getting ready to sign off on this video, and I want to say I love you, I bless you, I have faith in you, and I realize the spirit in each and every one of you. So again, my highest prayers go out to Keke Wyatt. My highest prayers go out to the people in Florida, to Georgia, and also to continue your prayers, especially for the city of Houston. So until Monday's video, I want to wish everybody a very blessed evening, a prosperous weekend. Until the next video, I'm dropping the mic, exiting the building, and I bid you all peace. Take care.